The moon looks so pretty. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm at Central Market. I just had pizza. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs on lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop. INTAYIAFNY. I am Tire Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is GoFundMe.com/Sasha. I called Dayton and I called Hanoni earlier. However, they didn't answer the phone. What else? What else? What else? Tomorrow, for my money, I'm back to Sacklunch Life, but at least they will this mom won't be raiding me. That leech is trying to be hostage, trying to make me ill. For what I intend what I want night stand is ill. Qué tipo tan puerco asqueroso. What else? 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 You can decapitate. Benjamin Suarez and his sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. Esos tipos dan un asco, son una basura, son una asquerosidad. I think their names are Albert, Alex, Leach. Qué tipo tan puerco, Suarez. People en Agua de Puerto Rico cogen asco de tan puerco que es. Hoy me roba mi dinero, lleva violando más de 30 años. For all capital punishment worthy for it. What else? I'm tagging the FBI in this house, NATO, Interpol, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the International Criminal Court. Maybe the maybe just maybe 5 people are watching us, 2-0. Like this post is on my vehicle. I need a home for myself. Jaden came on here. Stop. What else? You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons and rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. I think their names are Andrew Basura, Alex Week, Andrew. Or did I already say that? Or Albert, ¿qué carajo me tiene que importar? I don't want to be talking about this. Anyways, I hope I don't have to testify about them in court. Do I have like a one last day where I have to be in their presence in a suit? I tell you, Armani, maybe I'll wear or express. I love to say anyway. For real, and Dow Express for the way. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So do I have to have like one day when they're all like 1,500 people that steal from me, get in the way of me receiving money, stay in my homes without my permission, and steal my vehicles, are all like gruperos juntos, and the judge is like, you all get the death penalty. I'm like, I will applaud. That's what I'm aiming for. If I have to show up, I want to show up. People will be assigned the death penalty. Anyways, it was for saying it would have been easier if you were on your own law degree. So you could do it yourself, because even I am not like into death penalty so much as you are, non-leech, anti-leech. What else? What else? I'm gonna stay at the Best Western today. I'm gonna stay at the Best Western today. The stadium is Kilani. There's no electricity in my apartment. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money, so I don't have electricity in my apartment. I'm not moving back to Puerto Rico. Not until I have like money. Then I'll visit. And I'm headed to a Miss Sunset, which is most likely first, always. What else? 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 And the beach. And the beach too. What else? I'm so bored. I'm so bored. What else? I have 2 children that were separated from me in San Antonio in 2016 when Michael Norman raped me in Florida earlier that year. And Jorge Aviles raped me in San Antonio. I'm like, I can't explain, but those boys are like boys. I don't know what to explain. I'm just gonna get an apartment for myself, Jaden Gailani. It's not you, it's not me. And he's like, okay. Possibly speak to him first. Just like, how do I tell her, you got raped? They're not men if they did that to you. What else? 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 You can decapitate David Ledesma that raped me in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. We fall. That is scary. That is scary. So close. What else? What else? What else? 3 people are watching. 0 like this post. Histeria que tengo, and the people that have bullied me through Facebook in 2020 is like, when do I laugh about them publicly? But I don't. Maybe Andrew wants to get a job, so he's not speaking for me. So there's a job fair soon. What else? I'm having literally the time of my life. There's Subway there. No freaking way. I want to bowl there. Do they have that date that's off? What else? Lo quiero a mi casa otra vez.
Approaching Funston Place.
I think this one is It's April 13th. I'm gonna read a book. And of course, everyone may say it's not time to read Arlene. It'll be impossible to understand that your time is precious and important with you and your kids. But right now, it's not time to read. Is this true? All televised too on NBC. Hilarious if it were to be. That each got in the way of me attending the Olympics this year. I mean, last year. Él es un puerco, una basura, una persona. Dang it. He said to me that I wouldn't even be celebrating my 40th birthday because I really am not happy marriage with Luis Lorenzo. Guess what? I wasn't happy marriage with Luis Lorenzo in 2020. I wasn't even in a marriage with Luis Lorenzo in 2020. I haven't even talked to Luis Lorenzo more than 20 years. That's how insignificant Luis Lorenzo is. I thought he'd be dead already. Maybe he is. And that way I just created a fake profile, sending me a fake friend request last year. Luis Lorenzo. If not, you can decapitate Luis Lorenzo. I'll try to rape me when I was 14. El tipo un puerco basura. You can decapitate me. It's April 13, 2023. How old was I when I said that? Was I like 5 or 9? I spent 2 years in New Jersey. And I think he threatened me in Puerto Rico. Was that at Lorenzo's house at a party? That he was very rude to me. I remember. It's possibly lying then. For one of them is 13 years older than me. He looked very tall that day. He said that he had found a replacement of me, Jennifer Marie Vasquez, que una cuero asquerosa de que Gloria Luisa se ve de portero. You can decapitate Jennifer Marie Vasquez, or I'm going to kill her in self-defense. What else? Need a new phone ASAP before this dies. What else? I'm heading over to Travis Park. Can't stand it. Why they walk? Is Walgreens open or not? What else? I was gonna joke that I've never seen that. I can wash clothes today for myself. I'm so excited. I have an extra sink in my restaurant and I don't have electricity. I have a washer and dryer, so instead of talking to La Lish, I was yes, the washer. Trying to rape me and sexually harass me. So get on one last. I'm like, okay, so I told you that because it's a Saturday morning. I wash my blue t-shirt from H&M with a brush that I have an extra toothbrush that I don't use. I grab some laundry detergent and on a state. That had a washer and dryer would have gone away fast. It's also chocolate. Yeah, I think I got it off. Once the t-shirt is dry, then I'll what else? What else? I clean the stage in my restaurant, take out the trash, so heavy. Mine I've barely eaten in the past week or so, and I have food stamps right now. So I'm doing the I don't want to get ready for my Genie and the License Saturdays thing and seeking for food in the Salvation Army and Catholic charities and any other place. La Guadalupe Shrine. What else? Those leashes are so gross. They steal from them just to have a conversation from them. Ew. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Each una puerca. You can compete in the business has been driving my vehicles without my permission for more than 20 years. Es una puerca. Cuando yo digo que es una puerca, es una asquerosa. Lo peor que hay en este planeta. What else? What else? What else? Yo quiero que quiten las listones sociales de hoy. Yo quiero que Sarah Francis se mate hoy. Yo quiero que Rebecca Washington se mate hoy. Yo quiero que Carolina Chávez se mate hoy. Yo quiero que Berlin Jean se mate hoy. Yo quiero que Katie León se mate hoy. Y que decapite Benjamín sobre sus sons de reyes de Guatemala de hoy. What is this? Oh, I've seen this everywhere. You can't have not seen. I've seen the project, but I have not appreciated the benches. What else? What else? What else? I want to get a haircut. Get my hair braided and washed. Oh, that's cute too. When does have electricity? Once upon a time, I just need to wash my hair every other day. What else? What else? So I'm heading over to walk around downtown and get on the 11:30 line. Most likely, I have water in my bag and like $8 in my bank account. You can decapitate me from inside, so the sons that rape me, stealing money, and get in the way of receiving. Then Leash wanted to use my own money to rape me on the Best Western. And because I needed his patience, he went on to visit me. My parents, oh my god, I can't remember if he raped me at that time. And bragged that he had been sent to the Best Western with my money, with Teenage and Leash and John Navarez. Y todavía me está vendiendo por sexo. Tipo bruto, gente. This is like a quick, like, it's not finance. Gonna keep a record of it, just reviewing it. Like, look how easy it is. Look how easy it is. Yo can decapitate, yo me quieren coger de rey, no quiero que el hermano me toque, no quiero que el hermano me preñe, que carajo hizo. Todos se perdieron the time of their lives, literally, porque I give a shit. I give a good shit. After this one, not point, believe in him. It must be like, wow, qué bueno, porque he steals my money and it's the way we receive money. They even have to don't work professional still my vehicles. So qué bueno if they let this my bill rate. I love when that happens to people. That's not a man. I'm gonna stay there tonight. I miss you. Do you know that Jordan touched my great baby's phone? And so is Nayeli's. Qué asco. You can decapitate in generality sensaciones. You can decapitate John Americans. You can decapitate behind the sort of then the rape is still eliminated.
Approaching Martin and Navarro.
I'm burning like this thing out of Arlene
Please
Lorenzo.
remain seated while the bus is in motion and until the bus comes to a complete stop. Por favor, de permanecer sentados y sujetados de las manos mientras el autobús está en movimiento y hasta que este se detenga por completo.
Thank you. Which way was it? I'm sorry. That is so pretty, but I'm gonna be this second. Anyway, my feet hurt here. Because I don't have the right shoe to be walking so much and so long. What else? Where am I headed to? My feet are in new shoes. No sabe lo que juegan con la gente dice. El tipo con cuerpo. Oh, you're going to disadvantage because she didn't have a grandmother growing up. Gloria Nilsa llena cuántos de eso. Sola. ¿Cuántos lleno yo? Sola. Y el tipo wants to pretend that I'm at a disadvantage because I didn't have one grandmother or grandfather alive when I was born. El tipo un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. Eso es lo que es él. Mira, ya el Jefferson Bank estoy. Ojalá. Vacío, puerco, basura, cerdo. Ew. I can say the trees are hot too. Porque I also know how to sing different languages. I'm not Latina for, okay? What else? What else? Just about this breeze. I say the arts residences are the top today. Maybe let's hand this today. What else? What else? The Jefferson Bank maybe there. What else is for this? Pero sí se ven como for least. Ugh. Muy full. Ew, lo puerco que. Ew. Like un hombre hecho y derecho que no necesita voy a perderse. Yo no quiero un illegal male prostitute. So, ya yo jugué con Barbie que. Y aunque no hubiera jugado, o sea, no sola. What else? What else? Esto es downtown lineup and it'll be here like in 27 minutes. So I'll see who I cannot find around here because I know no one. I love that about myself. So that when I walk into literally with just $2 in my bank account, I don't kill myself. My siblings were planning to be like, look, this is someone that works at Target that steals from you. This is esta que works at Central Market that steals from you. And one would walk like angry, upset, or just not ruined one's day. One wouldn't even enter the place. Where's the party here? Why was I not invited? Just kidding, just kidding. What else? What would I wear for the purple carriage ride? If for me. What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored when I head over to the airport and party by myself. For real. I can shop for more leggings at my destination and shop for a few days. Who's funding me that? You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Design Store. En lo que estoy pensando, Ron Nuremberg doesn't have any action plan for people that are victims of theft and rape. Straight to my heart. Did I ever say Arlene Lorenzo our shop? INTAYIAFAY. I am Tire Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is Ron Nuremberg doesn't have an action plan for people that are victims of theft and rape. I'm in GoFundMe.com/F/Arlene-Lorenzo-Acevedo. I did that. Forever. Oh, that. If Jaden can on a camera one day, I'm just from side to side somewhere. It's like just record that for no reason. That is worth and memorable. Me not having been in a wheelchair in there. While Burgundy with Hello Mama, me quiere violar, possibly. Steals my vehicle, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my money and gets in the way of me receiving money, saying que es porque yo tengo canas en el pelo y en la vagina. How old was she when she stayed in my home without my permission? La tipa todavía es una leash. I may kill Burgundy Woods in self-defense someday. What else? 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 So you can give me money in person through PayPal. Oh, el tipo es un bruto cafre que me quitó mi dinero, so I wouldn't run into hopscotch como si yo no supiera llegar aquí de gratis. Y para que yo le enseñe lo que se me han tenido chavos de tipo para que la gente no me regale dinero. Como si yo no me hubiese llevado a un hotel yo misma, o que mi cerebro no me hubiese llevado a un hotel yo misma, or my dad when I'm taking me to a hotel in Canada. What else? 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 Anyways, I don't know what to start with. You can decapitate me. I mean, sweaters and systems that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. They raped me, stole my money to date them, then would rape me in my bedroom without my consent to be in my bedroom, and then brag about the dates that he took Burgundy Woods to. With money that he steals from me. Cuando el tipo está en un cuero que should be like under la tierra already, that's what I mean. There's people in Puerto Rico have immunity to kill them. Please do so immediately. Even if I have to wait, I don't want to wait more than 6 months to receive compensation in dollars. Porque I'm exhausted and Jaden can only need me. What else? 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 I'm so bored. I'm so bored. You can decapitate like half of the staff in la cooperativa I was. Stayed in my home without my permission. They steal my vehicles. They get in the way of me receiving money and they steal my money. Son un asco de gente, una basura. For it was worse than chicken pox. People say in Puerto Rico. It's like, creo que aquí me toquen for real, de tanta asquerosidad que hay allí. What else? 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 That's their tagline, worse than chicken pox. Awesome. What else? If I knew these people, I would be saying the same thing possibly. But I am my own best friend. I only want to get to know my two children for the most part. Even if I have sex with someone besides any hobby that I would practice with that person, I wouldn't want to know much about that person anyways. It's like, please don't bore me with your boredom talk. Ew. What else? What else? What else? And then be satisfied. Or unable to satisfy. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna get on the wrong bus this or but not today. When I have money, then I'll do that. I'll get on a bird ride to connect. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. Got my sneakers. What? What else? No hugs. No hugs. No hugs. Okay. No hugs. What? Just watch it one of these days. I hope to order pizza from South Florida's Pizza and just have them say Corona to pick up my pizza. What else? What else? What else? Forecast it on my face is so overplayed nowadays. I am mad. I am mad. What else? What else? What else? For real, pizza for sit on my face is what they've been saying at South Florida's Pizza HEB for a long time. So Corona wouldn't even be a... What else? What else? What else? What else? I just didn't ask you. What else? What else? Somewhat related to all those sleepers and then this. What else? What else? And if I sign next week or this week tomorrow. Anyways, when does this get here? So it's 10:12. I'm waiting for the 10:30 lineup. Which one is it? No, I'm 25. No matter how much my face is, it would be so much fun to get a... I have to walk like 3 hours just because it's missing one number. It is not in the same. Because sometimes I want to get on 24 just for fun. What else? What else? No hugs. No hugs. What else? I want to stay there before someone show up at Walgreens. And I want to get a little lingerie by myself. Or with Jaden or with Kaylani. ASAP, no, next year, ideally this year. Yeah, el año comenzó. Just started. The year just started. That's still far. And I don't have resolutions. I don't need them. It's called Healthy Habits. That's like that leaf steals from me. Yeah. They're like, ¿sabías que yo hago todo bien? And people saying, nena, tú no haces nada bien, pero you showed up, so you know, whatever. Even if I go to jail, I'll kill you one day. What? I don't want to be people's dog. I'd rather be selling them financially stable. is what I should scream at the moment. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, it's Sunday. Barbecue dinner today. Damn, I better be. And it's the church across the street from Villas Egoist and all black people. That's why I call them black. Church. That's honestly so far. That's hilarious. Then I want to show up when they go well financially. Same when we all have. That we all. What? Oh, porque tú te crees que yo me voy a aparecer en una iglesia of all black people. Again, I did the what is it? The pre-campaign at one little church in Converse where most everyone was black on purpose. I'm like, I have to visit every. And so this for free money. I have to visit everyone. John from the Catholic Church to the little church. He's telling people to kill women. How do I report that? What else? 1604 near the gas station or the way to the gas station. Yeah, around the first space. That's what I understood first. Ew. What is this? And I don't money. Porque those leeches that I wrote. That is if you're not a college student or in school where you're wearing. No, porque entonces los hombres saben que te pueden llevar a viajar, que tú eres confident, don't worry about properties ever. What else? What else? More. And they. This is my look today. This is my look today. I need new shoes and need todas estas. What else? De amor hacia mí misma. I'm laughing. I'm getting stack lunches left and right. Like if they were taken, they aren't. Instead of getting raped by the leeches. What does Expedia have to say of availability of hotels tonight downtown in center town? Oh, is there internet here? is good, gente. Life is good. Y pongo un cuerpo, una basura, una capacidad, un cuero asqueroso. He steals my money with the excuse that if I don't show him what I'm up to during a day meeting, si no me debo prostituir, realmente le vamos a volver. He will take me literally to the grave. Fall. Y no sabe ser indifferent. What else? I don't want to be so shy. Las delicious love it if I give them 5 minutes of my time. They're like, finally, gonna steal. Just like my mom and baby will finally get socialized in my life. Porque se underarm her like some leeches and they want to be socialized. They're like the real Arlene Lorenzo instead of 5'8", 246, 1980. Viendo doesn't mean that they've been around other people that are socialites. And I love being, let's be socialized together. No, like, nena, no tenía que oh, for real, yo le pago la entrada para llevarla a bailar, le pago comida. Porque they're really good dancers. No sé si de que yo la mate. O para luego like, sacármelo en cara también. Hasta yo bailo mejor que tú. There's no such thing as that. Porque yo bailo para mí misma. Esta camisa me quedó bien a mí. No, a ella le queda bien. Tenemos diferentes. Anyways, I give up on this. Pero yo no creo que how many hotels are available downtown right now where I can stay? If I don't remember, you can decapitate. Déjame en sobre Santa because the only money you get away from this thing. What else? I don't know who Erica B is, but I have so much PTSD from those leeches. Them hiding the user. On this channel, porque sus hijos de Benjamin Sutter Lorenzo son tan buenos that they have introduced me to as many leeches I want to write before. Ew, they live for a moment, gente. Boredom. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm trying that guy closes their eyes and kills them. Then the other way around, kills them and closes their eyes. But again, they'll never use me again for their entertainment. When I don't even go on and peek to see what is it that they say about me. I'm hilarious, gente. I'm hilarious. Imagine being on board those leeches talking about me. They're like, they can't wait until Angela le diga que limpia es better than Arlene.
Adults and persons with a disability who require special
15 years
accommodation.
ago, they're like, le roban más dinero. Que cuando les tenga que decir dinero para comida, Angela va a decir limpia es better than Arlene. What else? Ojalá él esté a level 5, Fortune 500 company. Y él diga, wow, que metía de pata, I don't want my name mentioned next to Carolina Chavez's name. Porque si no la leche, pero me violé. Anyways. What else? Trying this again, and there's a problem with it. And I need it. hotspot on my phone. Oh, but I can do that. Oh my god. Very slow. Expedia.com. No, wait, no. Board. Living at home in Puerto Rico. Okay, it's not. What else? I missed it. This may not even work. Like, for real, I just thought that I'm hungry at 8 million. They're like, he's 5%. They're not even that rich to be like, that's what rich people do. No. If they were rich, they would be gifting me money, even if they stole it from me. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. What else? You can decapitate. Benjamin's what is this? Gotta have great view. That's the only money you get the way over your same name. Oh, do they scream right here? Pero ella no, dile que no puede ser. Como si ella tuviera mi mano, como si ella tuviera mi cerebro, como si ella tuviera mi teta. Ella es my owner. El tipo es un bruto que si yo lo pongo con una navaja lo mato inmediatamente. You can decapitate me. No bien sabes esos sons. That rape is the only money I get in the way of your save. This isn't San Antonio. This is how cute. And different dates. Pero choose. San Antonio.
Help us keep the air on time by having your hair ready when boarding the bus. Ayúdenos a llegar a tiempo y obtenga su tarifa lista cuando entre el autobús.
What else? Oh my god, every time I was like, I'm like,
Please
lista para mi corona.
while the bus is in motion and until the bus comes to a complete stop. Por favor de permanecer sentados y sujetados entre las manos mientras el autobús está en movimiento y hasta que este se detenga por completo.
Roll the T to a 23. That I got. Will this work? Maybe not. It's still interesting. What else? And it's the loading if I were a patient. I may use it on my computer. I can get it over right. Get there. Just for fun. anymore. Maybe travel city is like I say the best semester today and yeah, like a hundred and I mixed up tomorrow. El tipo es un leech, un cafre, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate my homie and sort of sons every my money and get in the way of receiving. My dad said to him, Jack, I'm gonna give you something to remember. I'm gonna give her something to remember. I'm gonna play your game speech. And just like you were like, ¿cuánto dinero? Oh, Arlene, no le vas a ver. Wow, look at this dinero already. Don't bring her playing no fair. And I know what it is intelligence, pero con este estrés que no tengo. Anyways. What else? Anyways, I guess lo escucharé yo llorar a él. Quizás cuando tú estés yo me quiera de ahí por no good reasons solo. Leeches hate them. Leeches with penises specifically. Leeches with vagina specifically hate them. Como que ya tú te habías dado cuenta de what quality human rights is. What else? You can decapitate me how many sort of sons are raising steal my money and get in the way of your slavery. It's April 13, 2025. ¿A qué juegan ellos? Comentando en my YouTube channel. ¿A qué juegan? No sé. So they're not embarrassed of making a fool of themselves. I hate when that happens. I hate when this happens. Either way, there's your and I could inquire. And I like that corner. You can decapitate me and start as an assistant, rape me to steal my money and get in the way of your safety. He may have pimped me if he drug me and brought me to San Antonio. To where I possibly said those same words. I like that corner. And he doesn't make an effort to date me full, pero que eso tiene en el cerebro caca todo el tiempo. Yo quiero que se mate hoy. Yo quiero que se mate hoy. Anyways, I can fulfill my competition seeking getting a reservation. What does the friar have in store for tomorrow? More coffee. Porque I don't want Jonah Vargas raping me, so I'm seeking free food. I don't talk to anyone that I grew up around that steals my money and is trying to rape me. Esa gente son un asco, son una basura. You can decapitate Jonah Vargas en una leash asquerosa. Can I pick my own lettuce there, You can decapitate and come get sweaters and sons. Then rape me, steal my money, and get in the way of your safety. I think their names are Albert, Alex Basura, Leach, Axel, Alex No Under. ¿Qué carajo me tiene que importar a mí? What else? He's not my husband. Hashtag he's not my husband. He's an opportunist that knows that I like Harry Winston and steals money from people. And gives the money to himself or other people illegally. Y tipo un bruto asqueroso, un puerco, and he's begging me for sex still. En lo más bajo que hay de planeta. Like, if it put me under his tires right now, I would fly there. What else? What else? That's where a lot of people sit, so there's no wedding. She's being serious. That she doesn't allow rapists to rape her. This is my turn. In other news, your lights flickering. What else? Oh, there's a coffee place around here and I would visit. What else? 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 I miss my mommy at the summer costume. What else? Even the cop to Richie Hill, the traffic being poverty trying to rape me in 2023. They don't know, ella ya no alcanza a violar. He possibly promised females raping me behind the scenes. What else? I came out of my apartment with $11 in my hand. So back to like $7. And I ate and $8. $5. Who says that my grandparents were alive? Maybe they said to Gloria Mirza, we don't want to be involved in your kids' life. Come see us every once in a while with their family. No, porque es production Hollywood, es production que la muerte de Andrew Oliver, Alex Suarez y el otro, y el otro, y el otro. Who said that my grandmother wasn't alive? What else? 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 El tipo es un puerco. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate me. I mean, sorry, it's a sunset. Big thing of spending money and get into the person. You can burn alive this thing, Arlene Lorenzo. You can burn alive Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo.
Approaching new criminals.
I'm bored. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna buy myself Lexus RC tomorrow. Let's give TV money. You can person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs Go. En lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo Art. Shop INTAYIAFAY entire shop. Porque nene, cállate la boca, stop gaslighting. Ya tú eres un viejo. It's not the way that I want to live my life. Averiguando que ellos dicen de mi vida y my back. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundmecampaign.com/f/Arlene-Lorenzo-Acevedo, porque Gina ladies, you're an embarrassment. Grow the fuck up already o mátate. That's not how I want to create my GoFundMe campaign. She steals my money trying to rape me. She stays in my home without my permission. She steals my vehicles. She gets in the way of me receiving money. La tipa es una puerca, una asquerosa. Es peor que un excremento. You can decapitate legendary restorative society. There's people who are particular de la community to go to legendary resources sexuales in self-defense for me and for themselves. Es exagerado. What else? Él me quería acusar que el trailer se parece a mí, so cállate, que I've never talked to her in my life since I met her when I was little. A decirse que yo estoy diciendo al video donde como un trailer que se parece a mí. El tipo es un bruto. Cuando yo digo que el tipo es un bruto, una basura, peor que lechuga dañada. Mira que daste disappointment. Comprar un poco de ensalada y de pedacito de lechuga dañada. Y está microondas. For real, eso pasa. Y el supermercado dice, or granjero, like, it's oxidation. It's natural. That it happened, and it may just be in the moment. Thank you. So there's nothing that you could have done to save that piece of land, or we could have done to save that piece of land. But it's bothersome to see that little piece of brown of lettuce. So esos son los hijos de Benjamín Suárez Lorenzo, que son unos puercos. That little brown piece of lettuce in the salad. That's such a nuance. And one discards. What else? What else? Green means go, yellow means slow down, red means I want a vehicle tomorrow. I know how to pump gas. I practice self-control. Have you seen me get $6 of margin as a market? I pressed it. But that rarely happens with gas because it goes click if it gets the tank full. So there's no overflow. What else? Porque there's that little handle that one adds that can leave the nozzle. One can leave the nozzle in the car. Like, no cell phones used in a gas station still think, right? Porque this could catch fire. I protect. Do I rough safe? Okay, I managed to not let what is it? Jorge Aviles get me pregnancy, get trust. for a baby that was trying to steal from me, or llévele de small possibly el tipo su puerco y you can decapitate this. Ay, cara, que me dio un cartazo, te da un cartazo, yes. Pero, anyways, vamos a party, gente. ¿Dónde se el party? What else? Hay una brisita y esa jacket right either. What else? ¿Dónde fue el mejor que esta tarde? What else? Interesting. Is this current or from like 20 years ago? Porque skip this. Or 2 or 3 or 4? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I managed for Jerry Garcia to not get me pregnant. What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate my honey and soda substance are making me stealing money and getting in the way of embarrassing me. Looking for my vagina picture, trying to get me to kill myself. El tipo un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. Una asquerosidad. Well, I'm gonna shop at Target tomorrow to new shoes and these. I just don't think if I check the website. I know, I hate this. I hate this. I'm letting it walk. What else? What else? What else? Oh, these things are so... Just... And let it go. Porque el tipo tan puerco that he possibly letting people to get them to stay in these places. What else? To brag, porque yo entonces y tonta vi una de esas bochincheras en casa de la vecina. Se grababa electricity y he would be like, knock, knock, como las novelas, todo para él como las novelas. Y la vecina de abrir la puerta de su apartamento y le dice, ¡ay, porque he seeks intimidation. No, you think es inofensivo, he isn't. What else? Okay, finally away from that dog. The dog isn't chasing me either. What else? Is that a tiny bit? What is this? Does this for this? fascinated by it. What else? So, tennis shoes. Hat. What is it? Turn. No, there's like a guess Sarah Francis haciendo la palabra tennis at the right time. I will make me kill myself. Porque la de Puerto Ricans. Sí, no tomas. I love how the Puerto Ricans associate with each other and then use the word tennis for basketball. It's not a doctor. Gross. So, that's the conversation. She's like, yeah, tennis. And I'm like, oh, you've been around Lorenzo, blah, blah, blah. I need to stay away from you. That was in 2019 or 2018. Oh, wait, she said, I'm concerned about you. In late 2019, because there was a whole group chat of people behind the scenes saying, that is Sarah, this is your mom, and say you're concerned about her. Find out she's called the police to report us for abusing her and stealing from her. They may be doing that. You can decapitate Luis Lorenzo, you can decapitate Lorenzo, you can decapitate Sarah Francis, there's own original, or so gross, they're worse than Reeboks. What else? What else? And they're already reported this. Hasn't even known that has been what else? What else? Oh, it's 2316. Not 2314. What else? Oh, maybe from the others. Anyways, I stitched this a while ago. I lost the guitar apartment or whatever. So I didn't look at I have the flashlight up. There's no electricity in my home. This is who you can kill in self-defense from me. It's my situation right now. I'll be right back. I don't know. I better change. I only washed the water in the pitcher to get all the excess water out from it by hanging it from the curling rod for like maybe 30 minutes and squeezing the excess water and letting it get onto the shower. And then I went on to set up 3 chairs of the dining room that I have. And windows open too. My mattress stinks. Where's that piece? Yeah, which isn't healthy because it's forced masturbation. Yeah. You can decapitate everyone that has gotten in the way of mercy. Everyone that steals my money. Everyone that stays in my home without my permission. Everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate and remain Suarez and assistance, rape me and steal my money and get in the way of mercy. What else? What else? What else? What else? Shop for myself and I have money. This is so slow. There's a very low speed on my internet due to my phone term. with AT&T at the moment. Which I love you, AT&T, because it's mostly everyone in my family of origin. All these are neighbors that was trying to rape me, trying to force you to give me free internet. They steal my money. You're like, no. She needs this for who steals from her. He can do it. She's strong. And in 2020, I'm like, I'm ready, I'm topless. Where did I show that? Where did I show that? What else? So here I am, still. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs Co. Lo que estoy pasando straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop, INAYIAFAY. I'm Tire Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is beautifully written, gente. It's gofundme.com/F/Arlene-Lorenzo-Acevedo. You can decapitate, aka Leech. Oh, yo te iba a llevar acá. Oh, yo te iba a llevar a Best Western. Oh, yo te iba a hacer el amor. Oh, yo... ¿Quién le enseñó a balbucear a esos nenes asquerosos? Porque eso no son palabras lo que dicen. Esos balbuceos es peor que un bebé llorando todos los días. Qué tipo tan puerco. Get that leech off of me is what I said decades ago. Practically at the age of 3. What else? I wanted another pair of these ASAP. Who's gifting me money today? Albert, I want my money. If you're reading this, you can shoot yourself with a Madison sneaker if you want to. In hand, up your ass. You're a leash. You're disgusting. I don't ever want you near me if that's your name. Ew. That leash has been crying of trying to rape me when I'm still. If that's his name. People warned him decades ago. Ew, that they're disgusting to me. Qué tipo tan cuero asqueroso. Ew, una basura, una asquerosidad. Pendejo. 9 years younger than me, possibly stealing from me or trying to rape me too. What else? Qué tipo tan cuero asqueroso, basura. Wow, just wow. I'm tagging the FBI in this post, NATO. The Department of Homeland Security, the Justice Department of the United States, the U.S. Army, maybe, the U.S. Coast Guard, the International Criminal Court, even though the International Criminal Court exists. I'm laughing at the people. And I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals from me, that gets in the way of me receiving money, that steals my vehicles, and stays in my homes without my permission. Get out. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate David Ledesma. Is this thing live? You can decapitate David Ledesma. There's a lot of people in Puerto Rico that have immunity to kill David Ledesma in self-defense for me. You can decapitate Sarah Francis. You can decapitate Romy Suarez's sons that rape me, that steal my money, and get in the way of Mercy money. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas. You can decapitate Pueblar, que gente tan puerca, asquerosa. I never think about them. Ever. And they still stalk me, trying to rape me. Fool. Ew. Attention whores is what they are. Ew. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, they're still trying to find out si yo mamo pene o no mamo pene. O si trago semen o no trago semen. Dan un asco, gente, son una basura. Son una asquerosidad. Anyways, this is live. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh. For real, me pasó tanto. Ew, that I never know exactly if I'm still alive or not when I do this. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm waiting for this to load and see if they're available at a Target near me. And give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Lines Gone. Lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop. INTAYIAF. AY. I'm tired shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/f/Arlene-Lorenzo-. Exactly if I'm still alive or not. Definitely still alive. Two people are watching, 0 like this post. This is so slow. This is slow too. I was trying to delete duplicate videos or pictures yesterday. Keyword try. But I was early this morning. I was not bored. You can start by decapitating Carolina Chavez if you haven't already. Ojalá esté muerta for real. That would be hilarious. You can decapitate Carolina Chavez that stays in my homes without my permission, that steals my money, that gets in the way of me receiving money. It's April 13, 2025. What else? I didn't mean to pull this up, but what a great opportunity to show that I love using cash. I need a la marginal tomorrow. The corner breaker is so good. First watch too. What else? 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 Yard house is very pleasant. Central Market. What did I get there? I was there today. What else I miss? Getting on an Uber trip. Oh, I'm not to be dumb enough to say. Ve, yo estaba en San Francisco, California ese día. Some of the leeches that steal from me hablan así, son una basura, una asquerosidad. Todavía. Ew. I had Chipotle yesterday. I want to get a marginal tomorrow. What the fuck did I eat there? It's $25. Possibly mofongo. The yuca. What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Liam Baker, que es una basura, una asquerosidad. Oh, Sol dice, si Carolina le dijo que no pida dinero, no le den dinero. Carolina manda en este tribe de leeches que se violan y él no se deja violar, porque ella no es una leech. Así él habla. Ew. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. It's April 13, basura, 2025. Pay up, motherfucker. What else? What else? What else? What else? Esta gente son unos puercos, una basura. Se quedan en mi casa sin mi permiso. They steal my vehicles. They steal my money. And they get in the way of me receiving money. Son lo peor que me ha pasado en mi vida. And they're my second cousins, fool. Ew, I'm still starving out of money. Or a home for myself, Jen and Kiloni. You can decapitate Carolina Chavez. What are you waiting for? To decapitate Carolina Chavez? What else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. So, there's two a la cantera. And I have nothing to do tomorrow. I have my kids with me. So I could head over there if you give me money. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Él quiere enseñarme cuántas leeches han comprado en Madison con dinero que él me roba. Cuando yo digo que el tipo es un bruto y una basura, I'm not lying. El tipo es un bruto y una basura. Una asquerosidad, eso es peor que un peo. Porque al hizo un peo es algo naturalmente que pasa en el cuerpo de una. Porque for real, those uncomfortable sometimes. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm posting on Facebook right now. Okay, this is taking forever to load, but that's okay. Ay, qué rico sabrisita. Qué rico es sabrisita. I missed it, Miss Kaylani. I missed it, Miss Kaylani. Who's gifting me money today? Who's gifting me money today? Not that I would, but if I want to buy a metralleta with my money, I can do so if I want to. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What is San Antonio North? Isn't there a nursery right there? Oh, Madewell. Stono. What else? What else? What else? Alamo Heights. What else? 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 I want to buy it today. And I don't have the money for it with me. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and assistants that rape me, that steal my money, and get in the way of me receiving money. It's April 13, 2025. Ojalá Carlitos ya se mató. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. It's bored. Penalty. For the people that abuse me, I don't allow disrespect towards myself, Jaden Kayloni. I don't allow disrespect towards Gloria ni San Ramon. What else he wants to say to me? Se te pasó el tiempo. Seeking the death penalty for us to steal from you. Y en lugar de pasar el tiempo con tu madre, mira las fotos mías con mi madre. Mira las fotos mías con mi madre. Mira las fotos mías con mi madre. El tipo es un puerco. El tipo es un puerco. He's just after finding out if I suck dick or not, or if I bite it or not, if I lick balls or not, if I swallow semen or not. He does not give a shit about me, my feelings, my health. Es un cuero asqueroso, fo. Ew. Dan un asco, gente, dan un asco. I can close this. What else? Oh, just one. Oh, I thought it was a point. What else? Did it add to cart? I want t-shirts. I could possibly buy like 30 of them here. No. And what is that? Universal Threads? What else? My pillowcase is clean. Anyways, I've been laughing at the leech that fell for non-confrontational clickbait, possibly. Y se compró cheesecake raspberry gelato from Talenti. Oh, y ella, Arlene es influencer, yo le debo el dinero y viajé a San Antonio a comprármelo porque aquí en Aguada no se consiguen. Dan un asco, gente, son... You can decapitate everyone that steals my money, gets in the way of making money, steals my vehicles, and stays in my homes without my permission. These leeches are so gross. In the meantime, that's the window, that's the wall, that's the bed. What else? What else? What else? Oh, and if all I have is food stamps for the next few weeks, I'm heading over to Target. Getting raspberry cheesecake gelato, one of those trays of cheese. And some mommy and water, possibly. Or Swedish dip and gelato and crackers. What is it? Oh, I just crank it. They're like, I look forward to more days like this. Sometimes a person right next to me. Porque I may head over to the bar and be like, oh my God, I'm here. People are like, no, not that beach. It's just something following me that I'm not aware of. What else? 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 This one is cute. And where's that write up? There it is. Okay. Can I? What else? Oh, now we know the reason why the electricity might have been shut off. Is what they want to say, those leeches. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Ellas se ponen celosas, ellos se ponen celosos de cualquier cosa que una haga gente, pero behind the scenes you're witnessing, porque you don't even comment. And I'm not asking you to. But they're so disgusting. They rape people from CNN. Trying to get approval for what else? 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 This is so slow. Entonces I fixed all of their marriages. They weren't even marriage, pero llevan ya más de 30 años violándose. Que they're like, whatever, just see them deliver it, call it marriage. Y ahora se bañan juntos, ahora se cogen de las manos. Ahora va café helado y dice, estoy aquí con la chilla y ahí no se entere. Dan un asco, gente, dan un asco. What else? Oh, that's like almost what I'm doing right now, but not quite. I love this filter. Not very happy about that. What else? What else? What else? What else? I am bored. I am bored. Qué diferencia, gente. Esto annoy me when this is like my piece by myself. For the most part, I would Jane Lonnie. You can decapitate Jennifer Bonilla. Que se hace pasar por mí, que me roba mi dinero. Stay in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicle. Be right back. I'm getting chips. No, one house. Oh, I opened it the wrong way. No electricity, my I'll have dollars. So you can decapitate Carolina Chavez. ASAP. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo's sons. Not rape me or steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. Estos son unos puercos y unos puercas. Ew. Tenemos abuchona, solo. Oh, Elisa, tenemos abuchona. For real. Decades ago. Eso don asco, that's your husband? Oh, literally. Ew. Yo no sé cómo intentar ir, no se avergüenza que eso dice que la amarra a la que tiene mi cama. Sin ella tener permiso de estar en mi casa. Y yo no quería la casa con él, pero es tan basura que took advantage of me being a little kid. Ella es menorita. Y yo tengo boca para hablar. Y derechos que violar. Por asqueroso y puerco que es. ¿Qué hizo during my 40th birthday ese día? Se lo mamó a Lorenzo y Lorenzo lo violó ese día. All three of them. You can decapitate Lorenzo. Tried to rape me when I was 14. You can decapitate la basura esa, steals my money, and gets in the way of me receiving money, so I get raped. She's a leech. El mero dinero se lo regaló a ella. Es tan basura, tan asqueroso, un puerco, que yo quiero que se mate hoy. Si no se ha matado todavía, no se va a perder nada. Tiene ni hijo ni hija. Yo estoy ya violando más de 30 años. Carolina Chavez has raped babies still. There you go. Dirty. Crumbs of chips almost. I'm being careful. I'm born. I'm just born this far because it's going to be cool. You can decapitate Uniten Ladies Lorenzo Suarez. You can decapitate Carolina Chavez. Esta gente da the worst advice. They can't be giving advice. They know about it. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. La tipa bruta con cojones. I don't even have to bring up. Yeah, she stayed in my home decades ago without my permission to seek the death penalty for her. De tan bruta que cohen on the post. I was laughing because I didn't know why. It's funny. Because this image was behind, all the way in the back of my head, while typing her. So I was laughing the entire time. Like, hey, I need to remember her name. To seek the death penalty for her. Mira qué bruta. I miss Jaden, miss Kimani. This is premeditated towards me. These people are gross. They've spelled out hate crime towards me several times. I didn't think they would go through. They're that dumb. Everybody watching one who's like this post. Ew, qué vergüenza. I thought those were my second cousins. They're going to be girls. Literally, people en Agua de Puerto Rico cogen asco. What else? What else? What else? Oh, entonces dice, el Alzheimer de ella está severo en estos momentos. Ew. Él es porque no era chiquito jugando que cuando jugamos ahí todo el tiempo fue. Eso es lo que la gente dice de ellos. He might as well be playing with his balls. His testículos. All day long sin decencia. Eso es lo que parece esto. You can decapitate. Carolina Chavez, you can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and citizens that rape me and steal my money and the understanding. They're sex addicts. So they want to see my address here and be like, I know they all of us are together. They're like, do they bother in your picture? Hey, girl, devuélvele los nenes ya, para que tenga su propio cuarto con ella, para poder jugar y decirle, Carolina, me te da Jaden aquí en la vida, dale, their names are mine. Eso es una porquería. No sirve para nada, gente. ¿Cuándo se matan? Por robarme mi dinero por décadas. Yo no lloro por hombre. Cuando mi papá se muere un día, maybe I'll cry a few tears and that's normal. In the meantime, it looks like him sleeping during the night. And breathing. That building far away in the tree. I also like my grandpappy. Or if you want to see the name of the bill. What else? So I'm hoping que Carolina Chávez se haya matado hoy. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and the sons. Don't rape me and steal my money and get in the way of your family. Mira eso, my electricity bill is past due. Y él se está masturbando con Carolina privately, ni tan privately, porque son tan brutos posiblemente. Se dicen que están, mira, que yo soy el mueble, observándome. He's after stealing my bed, my artwork, my chips. Y ella lo presenta a él como su esposo, padre de su hijo. What else? Polka. Oh. In the meantime, this little girl is not raise money. Well, I don't have money. He's trying to kidnap me. I'm heading tomorrow to Guadalupe Shrine Church. And get free food there. Well, these leeches steal my money. Me receive money, stay in my homes without my permission, drink my water without my permission, eat my food without my permission. They're that disgusting, gente. People call him asco in Puerto Rico, and that's not a compliment. People, it's like, there goes disgusting. You want to call disgusting and tell him, let's head over to the beach, a ver qué pasa, quién viola a quién. People in my presence. Dale, llámate a asco, quizás no lleva a la playa. Quizás tú te trepas encima de este y este encima de qué importa si a él le guste o no. Si ese tipo no se respeta el mismo, ay, Arlene, tú me perdonas que yo hable así de él. Pero cómo es que este tipo todavía va por ahí diciendo que tú eres una menorita y él va violando a la gente. Yo no hace un año era gatuso ya, él me la mamaba antes, so I'm like indifferent, pero a veces lloro y a veces tomo alcohol una noche y digo, pero ¿por qué está sucediendo esto? Anyways, me voy para la playa si no regreso y es porque estoy muerta la vez. Arlene será que es la única que se preocupa aquí. Almost all her mother and her dad do too. And maybe my mother and my dad too. A veces abuso de esta gente robando dinero y violando una asquerosidad. Vengo viendo y se me encima literalmente. What else? 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 Porque este tipo tan puerco que lo que está tratando de matarnos a todas desde que yo nací desde antes. No entiende matemáticas, no entiende con banco. Él dice que él tiene disability porque no tenía una abuela while growing up. Y si yo llego a ver otra vez lo que Glorianisa tiene en el banco, debe respirar. A falta de pan, galleta, gente. For real. Ni que uno llevara a la abuela y chividiera. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, un bruto, fo. Él se levanta todos los días with a smile and dice que da pena todavía. Por más de 20 años, he's like, does he still have that Arlene is gonna take me on a date smile? Ya mismo Arlene cae de pendeja. All the time. Except when his actual partner's like, okay, now I'm gonna have serious business to attend. So I don't have that dumb smile pendeja. What else? 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 Drug addicts are the worst, gente. They're disgusting. Where? Oh, show categories. Love doesn't starve. Neither does disrespect. Respect doesn't starve either. Él no me tiene que tratar a mí como basura para que Carolina no se enoje con él y no le dé hijos. Yo ni quiero tener relaciones sexuales con él. Fuck buddies don't try to kill each other. Él hears la palabra fuck y cree que es algo like, oh no, this goes el tipo es un bruto. El tipo es un bruto. La iglesia católica es como un museo, gente, igual que ir a Sama. Or Hard Rock Café. End of life is, I always say that. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo's sons. that rape me, that steal my money, and get in the way of me receiving money. Where's the part? Ugh, phone. Oh, but I don't need a free meals tomorrow for me. Porque según Carolina Chávez, las females abren la tota y le regalan dinero entonces. Porque eso es what they laugh behind the scenes. They're like, busca que la gente se enamore de tu arte y te compre a ti. They slave. Dale, dale, dale. Behind the scenes is what they want to laugh. And they want to be, dale, dale, pues tu arte. Y si bien fotos de tu vagina, entonces, oh, did they have a competition behind the scenes? Who will get it first? Or who can continue getting it? They're like, pues si abre las patas así y te tiran la foto así, sin media con media, I'll direct this. And behind the scenes is like, aquí tiene tantos millones por hacer eso. Gracias por la foto de la vagina de Arlene. Él es un puerco. Cuando yo digo que esto es un excremento, una basura, esto es una basura. Is she dead already? Please tell me if she's dead already. What else? What else? What else? What else? So where am I heading over tomorrow? I don't know. String cheese. What else? What else? I still haven't found this place. Oh, what days is it open? Where is it? When I have a vehicle, I will look for it. Oh, but it doesn't even have a schedule. What else? 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 You can decapitate at least this steals my money, trafficking me into poverty, trying to rape me. Se cree que eso me va a hacer desperate facilita. I haven't had sex since 2016. With my baby's daughter, you get me just got it with like, I'm not going for the third one, but thank you. What else? What else? What else? What else? So this is where I'll be heading over tomorrow is for coffee and bottled water. What else? Ese no, esa gente le huye. Dice, que yo como tú me he librado de eso por tantos años, amén. Porque not everyone is a victim of his. What else? What else? What else? What else? Eso es peor que ver una cucaracha en estos momentos. Eso es peor que ver una cucaracha en estos momentos. What else? 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 Where did this go? What gets here? Anyways, I love that warm meal. What else? It's better than getting raped or talking to these leeches ever. I haven't talked to this leech in more than 4 years. She ran into me. I'm like, do I persuade them? Why do I need to kill her again? So I may have added her on Facebook or accepted a friend request. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Too late for Head Start, gente. Too late for Head Start. Too late for Head Start. Or is that what they're gonna be sent to? Like a Head Start setting? I've heard about that before. That the International Criminal Court will show them. Like, brush your teeth. What else? 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 This is where I've been for the past few days. So lovely. It's like the whole day. And there's 2 sandwiches so far. 1 peanut butter and 1 with ham. And ham is good quality. There's another place near Bazan Library. I may have forgotten about this. Anyways, I want breakfast at First Watch tomorrow. Hand Carolina Chavez. ASAP. What else? What else? What else? Oh, where does this stand? Oh, where is it? That was in San Antonio. But that's good. And why aren't they housed already? Where does the park? I want food. I'm starving right now. I want taco palenque. This is where I'm heading soon. You can decapitate el pendejo este asqueroso. Basura. For un asco. Que decades ago said to me that he's gonna steal my money. So I become a worshiper of outfits. So it has nothing to do with me not having a grandma. It's just stupidity on these leeches' part. They're disgusting. Cuando yo digo que son una basura, son peor que un excremento. And no one denies it, but there may be like 1 or 2 blondes that are like, baby, no. What is this program that I need to sign up? Suck your dick illegally, let me stay there without her permission and drive her vehicles without her permission. Again, no, I'm receiving money. I want to say nothing at the penalty. What else I've heard? What else? You can shoot Kayla Barnes. I'm gonna kill Kayla Barnes in self-defense one day. What else? What else? What else? What else? This is where I'm heading. Over to this week. Oh, do they have utility rental assistance? I could ask for a case manager. What else? I just don't have the time for that. I want to be shopping in La Cantera. Guess who's always in La Cantera, gente? With money that they steal from me. When I look that hot, I don't need to look for the receipts, gente. What else? El tipo un bruto cuero asqueroso said to me decades ago that he would record and take pictures of how he steals from me. So that when I run out of money, oiga, me deje y me bote. Y yo vuelva llorando. ¿Vuelva llorando a qué? Él enseñarme cómo él viola y lo violan. Y me roba mi dinero. El tipo es un puerco. Anyways. You can give me money through PayPal. Better Catholic charities, and I don't have the sandwich myself. I get you to or the from day one. In legal ways, it's called kill the aggressor in self-defense, so, and get your money back. You can decapitate me how many sons and sons that rape me, steal my money, and get in the way of me receiving money. Is that why Merrick joined the junior ROTC and learned how to use the handgun possibly? Porque are they pesters? Possibly. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. What else? Ojalá ya Carlito se haya matado. What else? Oh, there's caritas de a surface. Oh, but they do more than. What else? 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 Ew. Él todavía viola a la gente. Arlene se le olvidó de su origen. Gloria viene de Somalia. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. Él se comporta así de viejo, él se comporta así de basura. Yo nací sola. What else? What else? Él me trata de violar con las liches. Is that why I get Radagon to kill him in self-defense? Por eso yo dejo a Iger tranquilito y no lo molesto. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I already clicked on this. I'm bored. I'm bored. Okay. You can decapitate me how many citizens, the sons that rape me, steal my money, and get into the way of me receiving money. Estos niños todavía tienen una obsesión con que yo le lea el pelo a Tomás Lorenzo porque trató de violarme en la escuela. And I didn't want to be in school. Yolanda Suarez Lorenzo asked my parents to sign me up for school instead of being homeschooled. A ver si eso madura. And I'm not a life coach que se muda con un rapist, murderer, thief. In fact, I'm no life coach. So there were people I was in school trying to learn, and that leech was getting too close to me. And I pulled his hair, and then I told to his mother because she worked there. He's getting too close. I didn't like I pulled his hair, whatever. If you are upset, my apologies that he's a leech, and so are you apparently. You're a teacher here? Yeah. You don't even seem to be a woman, but whatever. I'll talk to my daddy about that later. Like, Daddy, no, de Naomi Custodio. isn't a woman. Ew, these leeches are so gross. So él tiene una obsesión todavía de que he's gonna show me how hard it hurt for Tommy's hair to be pulled decades ago. He said that he would hide Tomás Lorenzo's pictures of himself in a suit so I would look like him on social media, gente. Yo no sé, that doesn't even make sense to me. El tipo, un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. Cuando yo digo que es una asquerosidad, es una asquerosidad. You can decapitate Tomás Lorenzo if he gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my money, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles. You can decapitate Naomi Custodio. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo's sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money, and that have declared a hate crime to me since I was like 2 years old. They're like, we're going to force you to marry Luis Lorenzo and join our tribe. There's no tribe, gente. They're all leeches. And I don't ever want to join them, and they don't respect that. They're so gross. You can decapitate Luis Lorenzo as trying to rape me when I was 14. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo's sons that have raped me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. I think their names are Alex, Andrew, Albert, Basura, Querosidad. Qué tipo tan puerco, mátate already. I'm tagging the FBI on this post, NATO, Interpol, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Justice Department, the International Criminal Court. ¿Qué tiene que ver ella con Tomás Lorenzo? ¿Qué tiene que ver ella con Luis Lorenzo? La leash se le pega a ese pene just for aesthetics. Qué bruta, eh. That's a turd. That's what he promotes himself as. Él posiblemente tiene un Snapchat channel donde ella lo besa y en la cuenta donde ella lo puede ver a él. He's like, oh, my wife. And then he's like, look at her licking a turd. Licking my balls and she doesn't know that it's like licking a turd. That's my serious gente. Look at them licking a turd. What else? What else? Y a ella se le dice, respétense, coño, no seas tan bruta. Y ella no se da cuenta que su madre quiere el bien para ella. What else? Yes, this is still live. What else? What else? What else? So allá Jimmy Jendaliris está en un canal de Snapchat licking a turd. You know what it's called? Licking a turd. Ew, 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 ew. Qué gente tan puerca. You can decapitate Jennifer Bonilla. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons. That rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate Carol Cristina, whatever her last name is. They still love it for licking a turd. Ew. Still. So. You can decapitate Angela Jobs. You can decapitate Katie Brown. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons. That rape me, steal my money, get in the way of receiving money. You can decapitate Mr. Richie Hill for raping me in 2023. If he stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of receiving money. ¿Qué tiene que ver Michael López con Tomás Lorenzo? You can decapitate Michael Lopez. You can decapitate Veronica, whatever her last name is. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons. That rape me, steal my money, and get in the way of me receiving money. I miss Jada, I miss Kehlani. What a shop with Jada and Kehlani. ASAP. His day will come eventually. I just have to be patient. No death penalty case has ever been granted in one day. Jaden's and Kaylani's custody towards me has been granted to me since day one. They steal my money, so I look bad. So I look like an aggressor. I'm a victim here. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad, no sirve para nada. I miss Jaden, I miss Kaylani. You can decapitate Edgar Munoz Carrero steals my money. And Jaden's and Kaylani's child support money.
Only maybe by myself, maybe both. What else?
Listen to this.
People that have caused my party money to not work. I just have concerns. I hate living under the poverty line. Once I'm financially stable, I plan to travel the planet and meet men, ideally on the Emerson. I'm so excited about that. I plan to book a trip to Ritz-Carlton for myself.
I want to get on a Ritz-Carlton yacht ASAP. I just fixed this. What? 30 minutes ago? I thought it was like 10 minutes ago. I took this picture of myself.
The U.S. Department of Homeland Security, I'm tagging the Justice Department, I'm tagging NATO, I'm tagging the U.S. Army, I'm tagging Interpol, because I'm seeking a live killing of the people that have abused me. I've shared screenshots of those people's faces once I got their Facebook profiles.
¡Qué bochinche, gente! ¡Qué bochinche! ¡Qué bochinche! ¡Oh! Y aquí todos los de Tomás Lorenzo en su que ellos tienen privado, gente. Ese cree que yo vivo pensando en él todo el fucking día. El tipo todavía es un puerco. ¡Qué asco, gente! ¡Qué asco! ¡Qué vergüenza! ¡Qué basura! Y después las lichas tratando de que una pelee por él para que cuando ella encuentre la cuenta de él, I'm matured, y ella le esté lamiendo las bolas. Sentirse como que Arlene cayó también. Dan un asco. Dan un asco, son una basura. Él pensaba que estaba ahí peleando por él. Ew. What else? El tipo es un puerco. ¿Qué? Mira eso, qué asco.
Una basura de gente que me violaron, me robaron mi dinero. So those nights or days or whatever didn't happen, even if it were going to be just one day. In my own home.
I suffer from amnesia, so my parents literally abused me to the point of starvation so that he doesn't get a joyride from me. Hoping that the FBI finally kills them and I don't ever run into them. I managed to stay away from them though. What else?
What those individuals in my homes.
What else?
So the majority of the people that are seeking the death penalty.
On the same day that they were gonna take me out on a date, some of them, they're like, we have a hate crime towards, and they laid it out, spelled it out, like they had already started. Ew.
It's so gross.
What else?
Some girls, they don't change.
I gotta cook for myself.
They don't apologize. No, I don't want to apologize from any of those people. There's some girls, they possibly spent the night in my home last night and are driving my BMW today, and I don't have a vehicle. That's how basura they are. That's how basura they are. Ew.
You can give me money in person or shop American Eagle.
Or me to lose my virginity with some woman.
I love some of the prints there. I love some.
And the whole town literalmente
And I got a Panama hat from Nordstrom. He made me. Or got a little boy brown. Those to be like this. I'm looking for. How white is that? The hands, what color is it? The color of the straw, you'll see if it's orange or yellow. Sometimes I hate it. It's like someone's piercing my eyes. But when I see that clear straw, if it's too clear, it's the same thing. Might as well be corn. Yellow then. I haven't done that in a while. What else was saying? That's the end of it. Ni un peso me regalaron, ni una cita, ni un sorry.
Cause for June and Kehlani to be separated from me.
There's still little babies in diapers. Whoa! There's still little babies in diapers. Ew. Y yo no entiendo what the arts residences is. Oh, that's where they are. They have staff finally doing everything. And inclusive alguien que viene y le cambia el pamper. I've heard that they're going live. What? No se quieren quitar el pamper ese fo.
Due to so much abuse.
Ew. What else?
Anyways, I still haven't met a man in my life.
I haven't ever.
And I'm in no rush.
What else? You can decapitate me, how many sons and sons. Rape me, steal my money, and get in the way of receiving money. You can decapitate Jorge Aviles. That raped me in 2016. You can decapitate Michael Norman. You can decapitate Katie Leon. I want to get back to stitching. I love this. That's how this flower started. And I had not painted in a while. So when I started doing this, I'm like, wow. I'm still good at it. I would take Jenny Kehlani shopping. You can decapitate Juan Manuel Delis. That raped me in 2017. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Rosaura Soto Rosa. You can decapitate how many sons that rape me and steal my money, get in the way of me receiving money, including their half brother. That's like 18 years older than me. That leech raped me when I was 3. And then went on to show me videos of him raping people and getting himself raped and saying that could have been you. Son una basura, una asquerosidad. I'm gonna get back to stitching. And my website, Arlene Lorenzo Arts. I miss Data, I miss Kehlani. You can decapitate Cyrus Peña. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas. You can decapitate everyone that trafficked me into poverty. You can decapitate Benjamin Saracen. Says that rape me and steal my money and get in the way where you save money. What else? What else? You can decapitate everyone that has caused my starvation, my poverty, so that my electricity gets shut off. So you can decapitate me, verlo en su suelo. No más gente son una basura. You can decapitate me, verlo en su suelo. What else? What else? What else? What else? Some people say que si me coge un cuarto sola, me mata because it's been wanting to kill me since before my birth. At least 2 of them. Not the youngest necessarily. And I have feelings for them. So to my parents, that's very destructive to their parents as well. It's like, how do we remind her with her amnesia? So I want them all dead for stealing from me, for causing Jada and Kaylani to be separated from me, for causing my suffering, for causing Jada and Kaylani to stress. Porque no es que yo vivo enamorada de ellos, but people don't know that I know how to practice self-control, so they're embarrassing. I hate that. So they're like, $150 here, left me there, Interpol there, shut down electricity notice, the public apology of her saying these leeches are so gross and they steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. Porque 2 of them at least has said about me, if I even have sex with her, I'm going to kill her like if she were a brand new Barbie, so the next one can't have sex with her. Ew. So all of these people don't leave anything to chance. I'm not even like I can say that without a hip hop song. Pero there's chance there are. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And try to micromanage not my hours, my days, my minutes. They're worse than Boost Mobile. Is their business? Phone company, la telefónica cuando no funciona. Trying that he doesn't kill me. Not knowing that I know how to ignore him. Leave from a nightclub. I think one of them sat next to him. I don't know if it was like one of the ones that are official terrorists and possibly have. What is it? What is that called? Protective order against them protecting me. A Corazon de Center goes possibly half of the people in the room were people that are killing him if he even touches me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And I'm like, cállate la boca, okay, whatever, nothing that you're saying interests me. Mátate ready para que la gente me empiece a dar dinero si me están robando mi dinero todavía, no te he rehabilitado, que nene tan lindo, que nene tan lindo, que nene tan lindo. What else? What else? Me fui. What else? They plan to get me to kill myself. They thought that I talked to Frankie or to Jenny privately. People fake accounts. And it takes like an entire army, literally, of fake. And the FBI says some of the fakes are so good. Otherwise, they would be literally like Spider-Man clinging on to there, saying, let me in, please, let me in. And then trying to kill her. So that's why one doesn't talk to the police, because at least one of them could be Interpol. And one wants to kill them all, even the Interpol one. What else? 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 I want my money. You can decapitate Arlene de Jesus. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas. You can decapitate Sarah Wolsey. You can decapitate Sarah Francis. You can decapitate Liz Nieves. You can decapitate Katie Leon. You can decapitate Carolina Chavez. You can decapitate Mandy Hanson. You can decapitate Yalitza Martinez. You can decapitate Rita Galicia. You can decapitate Benjamin Sanders and Susan. I had seen it in the world. Oh, I heard it, but I didn't see it. Yesterday, I think. You can decapitate Luis Lorenzo. You can decapitate Arnaldo Torres Gallosa if he gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my money. Stays at my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles. What else? 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 I haven't talked to him in more than 20 years. He was just a classmate, so I didn't want to be enrolled. So I don't create any attachment to anyone. It's in my nature. I'm literally like walking at some places like, please don't interrupt me. I'm having sex with myself right now. So unless it's really important, don't talk to me. I have that look. And that demeanor. And that reputation. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Berenice Venegas. You can decapitate Benjamin Sanders and Sons that write me, steal my money, and get in the way of receiving money. What else? I'm so bored. Any shorts? Ideally, Bermuda right now because I have a situation in my legs of 79 places that I didn't have before. But I can go over that with the right meal plan, money, diet, and workout. What else? And no one will know that it's airy, right? On me. Just kidding. What else? A trend of wearing this. I was at home a lot. What else? What else? What else? What else? No, I hate this. No se va conmigo, no se va conmigo. Oh, I was deaf tone is not what I say. So I wouldn't sing well. What else? What else? What else? What else? Porque hasta eso le molesta exam. Like I'm listening in a ver qué puedo buscar para seek the death penalty for her. Y ella está, no se va, no se va, no se va, no se va, no se va. ¿Cómo que soy yo el que me tengo que matar? Oh, look at that, someone with a house with 45,000 square feet. Oh, ahí yo los entiendo a todos ellos y a todas ellas. Oh, I love that mini dress. Since when Harry got so pretty? Or why do I always think it's just panties? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? My phone is gonna turn off soon. Who wants to fund my American Eagle Outfitters Vice? Oh, porque yo lo llaman un vicio privately. They're like, I have a private detective. We're like, what is the new outfit? No, para buscar en la escuela. She could be here naked getting raped by us, is what they say. Y she and Edgar moved. away from Puerto Rico, but they still visit. So what's up for American Eagle Vice? Ew, these people, because they try to find out everything. Gente tan puerca. That was so pretty. It's from Target. Is there what else? Anyways, gente, tienen que Lonnie needs school supplies for school soon. Oh, God. Quite literally, él no es nada en mi vida, es solamente un pendejo asqueroso que se roba mi dinero. Y él me quiere decir que yo en vez de estar comprando, I needed to save all my money from today, not eat for my kids' school supplies. ¿Cuándo él se mata? You can decapitate him. I mean, Lorenzo sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of my receiving money. They're terrible people. Ew, 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 ew. These leeches are the worst. They're disgusting. On how many cruise trips has he been on in the past 30 years with money he steals from me? What else? 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 El tipo es una basura, una asquerosidad. I don't ever want that near me. I want to shop at American Eagle tomorrow. In the meantime, somebody's calling White House. There you go, son. Literally. She is okay. She didn't kill anyone in self-defense. She wants to shop American Eagle. And there's no more incentive because we fucked up. It starved her too much and she couldn't get it. Now what? So I don't get it. That penalty in my immunity doesn't go away. What else? 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 We practiced this decades ago. But that wasn't practice. It was like, dude, stop stealing from me. Translating what's in my head for them. And they think that she's doing a show for them, that she's comical. Until that knife goes through their head. What else? 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 That could be water. But I don't drink anything with lime, so. But sometimes I have to remove it from the side. What do I want? I hate this type of fabric, but I'm like, mother. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. What else? What is this dress in white? Entonces, is it get embarrassed when does he cry ever so often and say, this is an embarrassment, I have to make her suffer of starvation hasta que she formally seeks that penalty for this. What else? 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 Forget what's happening here. I'm a motherfucking legend. What else? What else? What else? What else? It is like, what is it? Camello, literalmente. Devolviendo a Jesús al pesebre, people call it. My family abortion, they're so dumb. They're like, if we can give her opportunity to date whoever she would like, it would be me. So I'm gonna make her suffer, starve her, steal from her, cry like, no, it's not those things. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Decades ago, he asked me to put him in the same category as the old ugly ones. I'm like, Nene, I already did. I already did. Ew, they're awkward as fuck. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So they hate me before I was born. They want to be what's more important to their mom. Quite literally, gente, pero es que dan asco. Entonces, oh, that's why they're like, I'm Latino, cuando me conviene, porque people say, pues, es como si tu mamá estuviera en la playa prestándote atención y de momento dijo, look, there's una ballena, look, there's Coca-Cola, y no compré. That's how your dad and your mom and other people refer to Arlene and the whole coronavirus movement and world peace. Tú no tienes que poner celoso. Porque supuestamente they were at an outing and they're like, oh my God, Arlene hace eso, va a Wimbledon. Entonces, a lot of people will be like, that's safe, fun. What else? And someone said in front of her, we're the opposite. If she makes her availability so obvious that she isn't anywhere, people will be everywhere at the same time. And it's like, let's try that. Is that like the starvation rule? And I heard that you like killed that thing. What else? By his own parents. It's como que starvation route. So he hates me. He hates me because if I didn't exist, then that conversation wouldn't have happened. So poor. My parents love Arlene more than they love me. Isn't what's happening there? Can they not shop at American Eagle? Like literally in a diaper crying full. Ew, 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 ew. What do I want from American Eagle? Pero there may be one on clearance. Very do that. Like it had to be like an incredible deal. Then I'll be like, I'll save these chancletas and it's now snowing. What else? What else? Could I maybe seen buying a pea coat somewhere in the summertime but not wearing it? If it's like a really good price or online. It's April 14, 2025. Everyone steals from me. This is the way we're seeing me. That stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles. What else? What else? What else? My parents a decade ago we gave them a test and vehicles a ver cuánto no se respetan ellos mismos. Periconeros. Es what Benjamin Solis race people say, but that's not entirely his fault, porque ahora mismo Jake Gilman que se hace tirar un peo en público de que me han of their dad study based on someone else's observation, I'll be like, I did not create that. Who is behind all of that stress? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What do I want? That's a cute one. What is it? Convertible MIDI. How does it convert? That is. What else? You know, pedicure like ASAP. And energy. So my dad said, if you can take care of the house, you can take care of the vehicles. If you can't take care of her, help me in them. What else? So like, pero casi literalmente, no literalmente. My legs are hairy for the first time in a while, but not like that long ago. They were hairy too. So my armpits, no, there's no hair sticking out of my ass. That's just for shock value. What else? What else? What else? What else? I haven't shaved my vagina in what, like 4 years. I've been starving every day publicly for this 5 years online, and the leech still steals my money, gets in the way of every money. Can decapitating on me sort of sense the sunset, raping, steal my money, get in the way. I think their names are under Alexander Nalich Basura. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And I believe in quality. What else? Yeah, my parents said so do we. This is a case of less than, more than, but if anything, it would be that's their train of thought. It's like if I have to put someone first, I know, but I put myself first. What else? 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 The way to sexy. No, percibe casi con un cuchillo. Que estoy a punto de suicidio por hambre when I was 18 years old. Ew, ew, ew. Had at least 4 BMWs by the age of 1999, y el lead se lo prestaba a cualquiera que le mamara el pene. Y yo sin cara en la universidad, sin comida, sin ropa casi, en el closet. Y el tipo en la playa de basura metiendo el pene donde le diera la gana y después mintiéndole a la gente diciendo, I'm married to Arlene, give me money. Character is everything, people say. Character is everything. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That's a baby killer for. Yes, my parents' decades ago to Spider. Trying to rape me. Ew, 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 ew. Y yo entiendo español, inglés, chino. Earlier, what is it that I spoke? Something not Middle Eastern, European. I said it with the accent, but I can't remember what word it was. And I think I switched like an O for a year. Like way in the back, I'm like, did I say that right? What else? 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 Those I'm gonna have to wear for a while. Those long bottomish. What else? Yeah, these are pretty. What else? Hopefully he didn't force Lorenzo to kill you. Maybe. Ew. Oh. What else? He ruined my 40th birthday. Qué tipo tan pendejo. Él se creía que yo iba a ver like odiado. Fuck yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I need lo marginal tomorrow. By myself. The copy that Arlene Lorenzo tried to rape me when I was 14. This is and sometimes I use the coupon code because it's just there. I'm like 35%. I can get more. Oh, but that's me. So in my brain I do math. I'm like, well, 35 from here, I can get something for around 30, 25 something dollars, and so on. Like I get a t-shirt with what I save on the dress, and I keep on adding to my cart based on the discount. So yes, it is discount after discount after discount after discount. At one point, it ends at around 15 pieces or so. And then double sizes, and then different colors. Sometimes the dress comes in black. I'm like, I want it in white too. And then I need to order 2 of those dresses. 8 different sizes and the such. What else it is that people want to know about me? I'm poor. And I need new teeth. I haven't had a teeth cleaning in 5 years. Just wow. I miss my tan. What else? 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 Is that what it said there? What is the date? I don't know. I've never been taking anyone. What else? Oh, I may want this one. There's 35% on top of that. Oh, it's up to 35%. That too, I do math in the cart, and then I say, based on the discount, this. No one was. Ya, like, por ese precio, ese descuento, esta otra no me gustó. Y esta otra pieza no me gustó. And maybe this one, and maybe this one, and maybe la otra, and maybe no esta. What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, ahí está el romper de mi vida. Oh, has he drugged me and dressed me with a camel toe? Ew, no fucking way. I have a feeling that he drugged me and had me illegally prostitute myself in San Antonio until the cops showed up. I don't know if they were real cops or someone that he hired, and he got me raped for. What else? What else? What else? Tengo asco, so no was on these pictures of them now. What else? What else? My phone is about to turn off. Anyways, de que seguramente se lo digo, Carlitos, te interesa si no vas a estar en todo social media, en todo feo. I like a jumpsuit. I don't want that. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can take off to your homie, so there's the sons that make me the same way when you get in the way of your same money. It's April 14th, 2025. What else? What else? What else? What else? It's a cute dress. As an example. What else? That's cute. I got rubber and blue. I'm in the mood to shop here today. And I don't have money. You could the cafeteria run the sales. My money gets in the way of receiving money. What else? What else? What else? That is so freaking so. What else? What else? What else? What else? I want boots. What else? That mini dress is cute. That's relatable. Oh, la terrorista dice, no te preocupes, mi amor, que ella te la va a pagar por decir que you are relatable when she has no money y la viola. Oh, ew. Ew, 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 ew. He still does that? Ew, qué asco. What else? 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 You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs gone. Lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo Arch. What is it? IANTAY. IAFAY. Entire shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/Arlene. Lorenzo. I wonder what I'll do on August 1st, 2025. I want this one. It's so pretty. What else? What else? What else? What else? And I wonder what I'll do on my birthday. June 2025. Hopefully I'll have money to celebrate myself. See, telling that I have boyfriends from Aguada, from Salt Lake City, every city that I've been to. And that he was gonna traffic himself into their lives. They're so dumb, they're so stupid. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Possibly. I assume so. I don't have I worn can't remember. These go fast too. Faster than Target, it seems like. What else? And then I order one. I'm like, oh, I not this one. Or maybe it looks pretty. I may have found like a black one, possibly. guys, my phone is turning off soon. 1%, that's what it's charging. So it won't. I mean, I'll turn it off. Using the hotspot on my phone. What else? So relatable. I miss Data, I miss Kainani. What else? I'm bored. That's really relatable. I'll also buy that print. Okay, Lonnie. Movable swim pads are back. Oh, that's cute. That's so relatable. What? Give me money in person. To PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs. Come on, sleep in sun. Straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo, art shop, INTAYIAFAY. I am tire shop. And like GoFundMe. GoFundMe.com / Arlene - Lorenzo - 7. I want Wi-Fi in my apartment. Not already. What else? What else? Spectrum. I can sign up for. And I don't have money. I never know how to pass internet. You can decapitate me, homie, and start us the signs. That rape me and steal my money and get in the way of your receiving money. Este tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. Yo espero que se muera hoy para que la gente continúe enviándome dinero directamente a mí. For real, I miss Kailani. I want to visit Jade and Kailani. In Tampa next week. I want to shop with Jade and Kailani next week. I want to visit Jade and Kailani and take Jade and Kailani to Magic Kingdom in Florida. I want to eat at Milao Bakery with Jade and Kailani. I haven't done that in a while. I want to take Jade and Kailani to Missile Sandwiches. We've been there together since 2019. You can decapitate my homie and slaughter certain sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. Beep, beep. What else? I'm bored. I am bored. What else? Tomorrow for sure. What else? I was taking Jenny and Kailani to school, and I was taking Jenny and Kailani to school. You can decapitate me, how many sons that make me You can decapitate everyone that stays in my home without permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. El tipo es un leash basura. Se cree que I have to report to him. No entiende social cues todavía. No fucking way. Ew. Fuck, qué puerco. There's a stylus option. What else? I love shop runner. I love shop. I use it. Can't remember. That's cute. Jaden Kehlani need pajamas and Jaden Kehlani need pajamas. You can decapitate me, homie. So sense. Then rape me to steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. It's April 14, 2025. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money, that gets in the way of me receiving money. That stays in my homes without my permission, that steals my vehicles. I'm bored. I'm bored. What else? 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 Credit card is supposed to need to pay off. I hate stress. That's why I don't want to asking people to give me money. What else? What else? What else? No, en Héctor Luis, yo no soy Héctor Luis. Supuestamente I had met Héctor Luis as a toddler, and I saw him as an adult and or young teen. And I didn't remember that I met him as a toddler. So he wants to cause me amnesia to the point of like Alzheimer's starvation where I wouldn't remember that he's abused me so much, he get to start over. Alguien que le explique que yo sé cortar huevo. And there's no starting over. Es un abusador, una asquerosidad. Trying to get fame that he was my monarch, my husband. Well, he's caused my starvation. And he isn't. There's no place for him in my life. Ever. What else? 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 There's a train again. My phone will turn off soon. CVS Health has a new CFO. And what else? The CFOs of Adobe Workday until. Oh, just because I'm not there, I don't pay. Who doesn't pay me? Es decir, like, yo estoy aquí con mi amigo Adobe and mi amigo Workday, mi amiga Toast. And people are like, but why, nene? But why? What else? What else? Just to hear them bring up my name one day? Ew. Is what people said about them, about me. So, that's unhealthy. With the intention privately de que yo me mate, with like, mira todos los emails que yo tengo between myself y mi amigo Adobe, mi amigo Toast, y mi amiga CVS Health. Arlene, how many emails do you have from these people directly to you? None? Then you're non-existent to people. Kill yourself. Así me hablaban decades ago. Gente que ¿qué es esto? Ew, ew, ew. In the meantime, I owe about $22,000 and something else to makeup. Don't wait for something else. I can't remember if it's like 22 with hundreds or just 22,000 and a few dollars. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna cook for myself tomorrow. Money. Wow, qué tiempo aquello. I was at Haven for Hope, but otro foto. Ella tiene vendida mi botella de agua, ¿no? El tipo un puerco, el merolito este. Dan un asco, gente, dan un asco. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Ew. What exit? What exit? Right por lo de a mirar el culo, gente. Give me some good news a mi nena. Ya él y yo están like ahí a un día de ya se murieron already. Anyways, now we're down to the conversation of what es nuestro dip favorito. Even from Central Market and those of us in our and we're like, love dip. I'm waiting to give you the news. I'm like, here's some money, pendeja. Here's some money. Wow. Girls that don't want to illegally prostitute themselves for Santa last money's due teeth. This is gonna be expensive. Even a razor now for this. It's like that show. No, she's not crying that she doesn't have like Donald Trump, give it back. What else? My phone is turning off soon. I need money ASAP. Oh, and I want to pay the full amount. Oh, but people know. Gauge. No, you don't have to. But when studying body language, I'm like, pick an amount to pay. It was good. It's good. It was food, housing for Jada and Kaylani and myself, transportation, clothing, outfits, entertainment. What else? What else? So that's such good debt. David, I want to pay in full and I ideally have it back. Porque I need a credit card. What else? 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 You can decapite here. She has starved me on purpose, stealing my money, trying to find out en que yo gasté todo eso. Esa gente son unas metiches y unos metiches fue una asquerosidad, pero una puerca de gente. Ew, kill them now for starving me on purpose, stealing my money and abusing me, Jenny Kanani. Ew, que gente tan puerca, they violate human rights. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Full. Anyways, I'm gonna sleep so happily in that corner possibly next to the wall again. And tomorrow I'm heading over to Ready Fruitland instead of getting raped by these leeches. They don't respect themselves. Ew, they're terrible people. Terrible people. Full. Anyways, how do I pay my credit card? I want to go and make my payment in full. What else does it have my account number though? But I don't have anything. Oh, it says account ending in 27. That's not enough. Because some accounts end in that number too. So I'd have to call to pay in full. I want to pay in full. What else? 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 Anyways, I want to pay this debt in full. ASAP. Give me money, please. What else? Yeah, I miss reading some of these. What else? What else? A little bit of Vita. These are pretty too. These are pretty. What else? These are pretty too. I like these a lot. What else? this turns off because I have no money to buy anything. And tomorrow I'm having breakfast-ish, or whatever it is that they serve at Guadalupe Shrine Church. If I get there on time. If not, I'm heading straight for the sack lunch. What is it called? Salvation. What else? Charities. To not get raped by uno de small writings in the Lady Lorenzo Suarez or Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo's sons that have tried to rape me and steal my money and get in the way of mercy. You can decapitate everyone that's stealing my money trying to rape me.